Kahalayim La Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai.
Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, teach well with sincerity, honesty, and integrity. The brothers who labor in this truth. Shalom to you, brothers, and the brothers and very few sisters who believe in this truth wholeheartedly, sincerely. Peace and salutations to you, hopeful elect. Alright? So, we're going to go start off right here with this article right here, as you see on the screen. And let's read the title. It's parade.com. It's the source. It was a week ago, but here we go. Here are the groceries you might be missing on store shelves due to food shortages in 2022. Shortages may depend on where you buy your groceries, as there are regional differences in supplies. All right, I was speaking to one of the brothers, and I was like, when you go into the hood, there's nothing on the store shelves, man. When you go into Esau Edom's neighborhood, man, you see more on the shelf, right? You go into a CVS or Walgreens in the hood, there's nothing on the shelf. You go into Esau's Edom neighborhood, they have more on the shelf, so they know who they looking to starve out, man. It's war on Jake, man. All right, they know exactly what they're doing, and we're not going to read the whole thing, but look at that current food shortages. Meat shortages, especially beef and poultry, will plague us again in 2022. All right, so look at Daniel said that meat and poultry are in short supply in many supermarkets. This is due to several factors. With manufactured plants, labor shortages cause the most of the issues. Beef will likely see the most shortages because work in beef plants is more labor intensive, according to Food Business News. All right, and don't let these people fool you, man. They continue to put out this narrative that people don't want to work, there's labor shortages, but really what's going on is a lot of these places, they had mandates, and we're gonna go into that in a second. And not only that, they had people, because with the cost of living, the high cost of living, and things, inflation continue to rise. You see more and more people are looking for work, man. All right, yeah, there's people who's been lazy. The pandemic made them lazy, but don't let these people try to, psych you out of your home and psych you out, because at the end of the day, there's people who need to work. All right, dairy may be a short supply this year. They may be an egg short in 2022. Sorry, vegans. Plant-based proteins may be in short supply this year. Salakia, need a cup of water real quick. Salakia. All right. We may see shortages of fruits, vegetables, and other goods made with produce. Salakia. All right. So now this shit wanna act up. So we just go right back. Cyber attacks have slowed supply chains, so they blamed it on cyber attacks. Packaged materials are facing their own shortage. Labor shortages at manufacturing and production plants may cause some grocery shortages. All right, so you're seeing these things happening, man. Unless toilet paper, paper towels, and other paper goods may face shortages. Bottled water and soda shortages may occur. Right? They're giving you, and this is what they want to put you in a state of fear too. That's why they're engineering this famine, this pandemic. All right, let's also go right here. This was today's news. Governors, premiers want trucker Vanessa mandate dropped. All right, look, they want it dropped because the premier of Alberta said the mandate for truckers is having a demonstrably negative impacts on the North American supply chain. All right, Alberta Premier Jason Carney has signed a letter demanding Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and U.S. President Sleepy Joe drop the cross-border mandate in place for truckers, a mandate which originally kicked off massive protests in Canada against the vid, vaccine, the Vanessa requirements. All right, so you seeing what's going on, man. You see what's going on. All right, you see what's going on, and this is Jason Kearney, putting it out there. These governors, they looking at, and fit. Today I've signed a letter along with Premier Scott Moe at Gov. Giafonte and 15 other American governors urging President Biden and Prime Minister Trudeau to drop the cross-border mandate for truckers. It's bad public health theater and it needs to go, right? Because these people start seeing, their shit starting to dry up in their cities, man, and that's less money that the cities and states are making, right? The cities is making less money when people can't go out there and buy the supplies that they're looking for, not just only food, but also other supplies as well. All right, and it's dry, they're engineering this to put people's backs against the wall and to get people to have civil unrest. All right, but we're gonna go into a few precepts and then we're gonna end it there. All right, we're gonna go to quick, bring these ones back out because that's what's gonna happen, man. Second Ezra 6:22, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. So shit that was that you put your trust in, shit that was was there, is now seeming unsown, man. The full storehouses should suddenly be found empty, right? And that's how you see in the 2022, that first article we went over, is that these things that we was getting accustomed to go to the store and buy, is going to be little quantity there. There's not going to be that much there for you to buy, if any. All right. Then you can go, go straight to it. Go first. We go here. I think it's let me go. Let me see. I'll look for it if I can. No. No, it's in 10. Yep. It's 4 and 9. All right. Lamentations 4:9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger, right? Because it's a tough thing to die from hunger, man. To die of starvation, man. All right. They that be slain with hunger, for these pine away, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field. All right. So, when that happens, man, don't be surprised when people. That's when people gonna go out there and have no, like again, it says, iniquity will abound. Sin on sin will exceed abundantly, right? I mean, more and more people going to continue to, go out there, but love of many. But the bottom line, love of many is going to wax cold. But it's only going to get colder when there's no food around, when there's no supplies around. Like the brother Atazuan always goes to from Providence camp always says, when they ain't got their rags, these women ain't got their toiletries, their shit that they need to on their monthly cycles and shit, right? They gonna be smelling like shit, man. They gonna be smelling like fucking. They already smell bad, but without that shit gonna be. And I'm not gonna even touch that. I'm not here to bash on women, man. That's not what we're here to do, man. We know there's a lot of women that goes off, but there's some women that's in order. But we know, these monkeys, they need their certain things to keep them right? But they're gonna surely see that not just men and women, that man, when there's no food on the store shelves, there's no food to buy, and even that, when there is food to buy, you're not making enough money to buy it. Shit gonna get real out here in these streets, man. And it's like I said, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. All right, because man, that's when When you starve somebody out, that's when you gonna really see their true colors, man. All right. For these pine away, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field. All right, and we're gonna end it right here. Just something light, just a quick, quick hit, just to show you that what's going on in the world. That's our job as watchmen. Is to show you what's going on. All right. 2nd Ezra 16:22. All right. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine. So many of people gonna die of famine. Looking to eat, man. And the other, so if you, let's say you don't die of famine, right? That other and the other that escaped the hunger shall the sword destroy, right? So if your lot is to be put to death, you're gonna be put to death. This spirit's made for vengeance. So whatever it may be, right? Let's even go to that. Actually, you will be put to death, man. Sirach 39:28. These be the spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sword strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of them that made them. Okay, look what it says though: fire and hail and famine. You see, these spirits the Lord is putting it in these people's hearts and those in the body and the prime in these people's hearts to and He stir them up the way He wants them to go. And the way He wants them to go is to produce and engineer these famines, man. Because that's how some of you's gonna have to be put to death. All right, and death. All these were created for vengeance. All right, the teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. All right, so man, there's no escaping it, man. There's no escaping it. If your lot is to be put to death on this side, you will be put to death. That's why we pray. That the Lord be with us throughout those times, and we pray that we are the elect, so we can get delivered out of this place, man. Because the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not going to return into a void. So if He says these things are going to happen, He's a man that's not going to lie. So these things are going to happen, all right. And that's why we waiting for these prophecies to come to pass, right? Because we know they're going to come to pass, and we diligently on our watchtower, look, measuring the time diligently, all right? So with that, we give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the water, for giving us this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, which is fair view. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, that's how we're able to sup with you, and you gave us that, which is a gift, to have faith in you, and to understand this word, which is a gift, all right? And we can't take that lightly, all right? So with the water, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, call on Him, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Rakak Wadash, Shalom to the hopeful elect.